From MVP darling to forgotten shadow, Andrew Wiggins' world flipped in a blink. What crashed his kingdom? Can he claw his way back from the brink, or is this the end of the Wiggins we knew? Don't blink, don't breathe. Watch till the end and witness the unraveling and maybe, just maybe, the rebirth of Andrew Wiggins. Chapter 1: Rise to Glory. Drafted first overall in 2014, Wiggins was destined for greatness. His rookie season with the Minnesota Timberwolves immediately set the tone for his early career. Just in 1 year, his average of 16.9 points per game earned him the NBA Rookie of the Year award in 2015. This was a significant start, but only a glimpse of what was to come. In the subsequent years with the Timberwolves, Wiggins' offensive skills were consistently on display. By his third season, 2016-2017, he was averaging a remarkable 23.6 points per game. Despite these impressive personal stats, team success eluded him, and critiques about his defensive play and overall impact on the game began to surface. This narrative started to change after his trade to the Golden State Warriors in February 2020. The move was a pivotal moment in Wiggins' career, presenting him with a fresh challenge and a new role within a team known for its winning culture. Under the Warriors' system, Wiggins' game underwent a significant evolution. His scoring average dipped slightly, but this was reflective of his transition to a more balanced player. The 2020-21 season was particularly telling of his growing defensive prowess. Wiggins started to garner recognition not just for his scoring, but also for his ability to guard the opposition's best players. This newfound defensive acumen was a stark contrast to his earlier years in the league. The 2021-22 season was the culmination of Wiggins' transformation. He became a critical component of the Warriors lineup, contributing significantly on both ends of the court. His defensive improvements were now undeniable, and his offensive output remained robust, with him averaging 17.2 points per game. The highlight of this season, and arguably his career, was his first selection as an NBA All-Star, a testament to how far he'd come since his early days in the league. Wiggins' impact was most pronounced during the 2022 NBA playoffs. His ability to take on the league's best scorers while maintaining his offensive contributions was invaluable. In the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics, Wiggins was instrumental in the Warriors' victory. His performance in Game 5 was a standout, where he led the team with 26 points and 13 rebounds, a critical factor in the Warriors taking a 3-2 lead in the series. His efforts throughout the series were pivotal in securing the Warriors' championship, solidifying his status as a key player on a championship team. But that stardom was short-lived. Chapter 2: The Downfall. As 2023 turned, Wiggins' career took a U-turn. This shift becomes glaringly evident when we compare his stats from the 2022 playoffs to the current season. In 2022, Wiggins was a critical force with averages of 17.2 points, 4.5 rebounds per game, shooting an impressive 47.6% from the field. Fast forward to the 2023-24 season, and the numbers paint a different picture. His scoring dipped to an average of around 10.5 points per game, coupled with a notable decrease in shooting efficiency of 49.5 on 2-point attempts and 13.5 from beyond the arc. One specific game that stands out was against the Oklahoma City Thunder in early November 2023. In this game, Wiggins needed 13 shots to score a mere 12 points. Shockingly, he had only one successful attempt out of 11. This was highly unexpected from the player who had been an integral part of the Warriors' offense the previous season. The impact of Wiggins' downturn is not limited to his personal statistics. It has reverberated through the Warriors' team dynamics and overall standings. His ability to defend, rebound, and score provided balance and depth, complementing the skills of Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. However, with his recent performance decline, the Warriors have had to adjust. The team's on-court strategy, which once relied heavily on Wiggins' versatility, now finds itself in a challenging position to compensate for his decreased output. Furthermore, Wiggins' decline has coincided with the Warriors experiencing a rough start to the 2023-24 season. The team, which has been a consistent powerhouse in the NBA, found itself grappling with a series of losses, including a 5-game losing streak, a situation unfamiliar to a team of their caliber. Wiggins' lower productivity has not only affected the team's scoring, but has also left a void in their defensive setup. His decreased efficiency and scoring ability have led to the Warriors needing to explore alternative strategies and player rotations to fill the gap left by his performance dip. But this decline in Wiggins' career raised one question: what happened to him? Chapter 3: Potential causes for the decline. Typically, a sudden drop in a player's performance leads to questions about their physical and mental well-being. However, in Wiggins' case, there haven't been significant reports of injuries that could be causing his slump. While the mental toll of being a professional athlete is immense, especially under intense scrutiny, there has been no public disclosure by Wiggins of any mental health struggles. So without concrete evidence or statements, attributing his slump solely to physical or mental health would be speculative. But we can connect it with the departure of Jordan Poole from the Warriors. Poole's energetic style and scoring prowess provided Wiggins with more space on the court, and his absence might have led to increased defensive attention on Wiggins. This added pressure could be a factor in his decreased efficiency and scoring output. Furthermore, the team has experimented with different lineups and playing styles, potentially affecting Wiggins' role and comfort on the court. His decline in shooting percentages and scoring might be partly attributed to these changes, as adapting to new team strategies can often take time and may temporarily disrupt a player's rhythm and confidence. Another aspect worth considering is Wiggins' psychological state, particularly his motivation and interest in basketball. After achieving significant career milestones, including an NBA championship and a substantial contract, it's natural to wonder if his drive for the game has changed. The psychological aspect of sports is often as crucial as physical condition, and a player's performance can wane after reaching major career goals. This dip in motivation can manifest in various ways on the court, potentially contributing to the decline in Wiggins' performance. But fortunately, his Warriors are still backing him. Chapter 4: Team and Management Support. Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Golden State Warriors, has addressed Wiggins' slump directly. In one of his recent comments, Kerr pointed out, "Andrew's been in a bit of a rut. We all know it, he knows it, we need him to get out of it for us to be at our best." This statement highlights Kerr's awareness of Wiggins' struggles and the importance of his recovery for the team's success. He also suggested that a focus on defensive play could help reignite his offensive game. Stephen Curry, as the team's leader, has also spoken about Wiggins. In a post-game interview, Curry mentioned, "It's all about staying positive and understanding everyone has those stretches. It's about how you bounce back that matters." Curry's words reflect not just support for Wiggins, but also an understanding of the ups and downs in an NBA season. Draymond Green, known for his vocal leadership, has similarly weighed in. In a discussion with reporters, Green highlighted the team aspect, saying, "We all have to help him get back to his best. It's not just on him. We're a team, and we lift each other." This camaraderie and support system within the Warriors could be a crucial factor in helping Wiggins navigate through this challenging phase. And Wiggins is not the first player to face this situation. Chapter 5: A Way Forward. In the past, Paul George faced a significant dip in his performance after being traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. However, he managed to rebound spectacularly, adjusting to his new team and eventually becoming one of the key players for the LA Clippers. His journey shows that a slump isn't the end of the road, and that with the right mindset, support, and adjustments, a player can return to form. In the case of Wiggins, should he approach or surpass 38% shooting percentage, it would not only boost his confidence, but also re-establish him as a crucial offensive weapon for the team. Also, if Wiggins can return to being the player who takes on the opposition's best perimeter player and reduces their efficiency, it would be a significant indicator of his resurgence. Can Wiggins reclaim his throne? Share your predictions in the comments. It's a hard scenario, but it's completely possible for a player like Andrew Wiggins.